Joining me now is Newt Gingrich, former House Speaker and Fox News contributor. Newt, my question to you is, why can't we learn about everyone who was shadow banned? Now, well, just minutes ago, Elon Musk tweeted, Twitter is working on a software update that will show your true account status so you know clearly if you've been shadow banned, the reason why you were, and how to appeal it. Newt, I mean, should any of this exist in any iteration at this point?
Look, I think all of it ought to come out in the open. And, it's amazing that here is a first generation immigrant to America who is doing more to uphold American values, the First Amendment, your right of free speech, than anybody we've ever seen. I mean, it's remarkable what he's done so far. I hope he'll have the courage to continue and let it all out there. I mean, people deserve to know what was going on. And then the challenge comes to Facebook and to Google to match that kind of openness, because frankly, they've been at least as bad, and Google in some ways has been worse, I think, than it was Twitter. And so these systems are so gigantic, they are so powerful, and there's so much in everybody's lives that they have to be transparent, or we're going to have to do something pretty dramatic to limit their capacity.
Well, I mean, isn't this now beyond obvious that Congress does have to step in here? I mean, Republicans always want to take a hands-off approach to big business, but we've seen, and you and I have talked about this, that time and again, big business, not the 80s anymore, has become diametrically opposed to the American tradition of free speech, Second Amendment, parental rights, et cetera, et cetera. And the wokeness and the disinformation, campaigns, all of that's part of it.
Look, what you're seeing is what originally fascism was all about, which is the idea that big government gets together with big business to control the country against small business and against individuals. And I think what we're going to find out, what we'll begin to find out, is that the FBI was deeply involved in all this. We're going to find out, I think, that the Center for Disease Control, that Dr. Fauci, who, remember, is a public official. He's not just a celebrity. He is a government official with certain obligations and certain responsibilities. And I think we're going to find out all of these people were violating the First Amendment, behaving illegally, and that this is a much deeper and bigger mess than people realize.
Newt, I want to play this moment from this ex-Twitter safety chief, this guy, Yael Roth, just 2 weeks ago, defending the Twitter protocols.
We had a system of governance. It was rules-based. We enforced our rules as written. We changed our rules in writing. We did it transparently. And when that system of governance went away, you don't need a head of trust and safety.
Newt, for Twitter leadership to claim that they were transparent, I mean, now with everything we're seeing, it's just offensive.
Laura, I don't quite know, for reasonable people, how you get across the idea these people are just liars. It's not complicated. They're liars. They lie all the time. They have total contempt for the rest of us. They think they can break the rules and get away with it. They think they are somehow this elite that's above us, and that we're too stupid to know what they're doing. And I think we all too often, and this is a case where, by the way, I think Kevin McCarthy is showing the right leadership with people like Adam Schiff, who was chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, just routinely lied to the American people, totally misinformed them. Well, there ought to be a consequence, and we ought to start with simple, old-fashioned language. These people are liars. They ought to be ostracized. They ought to be kicked out of polite society, if there is such a thing anymore. But we shouldn't kid ourselves. I don't need any complex explanation when I'm looking at a total liar.
Newt, we really appreciate your voice tonight. Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.